Hey, how's it going? I'm going to, I did do a screenshot of this. I know I did not include you. I'm so sorry. But, you want to be included? Okay. Smile. There we go. And I am going to take these Distress Crayons from Tim Holtz. And I'm going to add more color to this now dried baby wipe. So, it's not wet. It should be wet. No, I'm just going to color it first, and I'm just going to grab whatever color I want. I know, it's going to be difficult, too, because I've never colored a baby wipe before. Alright, show you what all the colors are. Or maybe I should stick to, like-minded. Okay, never mind. Alright. Stick to some like-minded colors, Tammy, because then you'll just be creating mud, and nobody wants that. So do blue, purple, and teal, I think. Although there's a little bit of yellow there. Do you want me to read off what these are? The colors and whatnot? I suppose you do. That was Mermaid Lagoon with Wilted Violet, Picked Raspberry. Alright, we'll just leave the... Oh, there's pink. Sponge Sugar. Add some of that to it. So, we have now Salty Ocean. I just did a video where I was decorating my dishwashing liquid bottle. That sounds weird, but the video will be up before this one, I think. So, I'm done with the 100 Things Challenge. And now I'm thinking, oh man, how am I going to categorize or keep these in folders or whatever? I'm sorry, this one is Chipped Sapphire. How am I going to keep these in folders? How am I going to keep them all straight? Because when I did the 100 Things Challenge, I had... What do I have? I have... Let me move up a little. This one is Peacock Feathers. I had everything in folders under a big folder labeled DWPB 100 Things Challenge, and then I would put subfolders in for every single, well, not every single, but nearly every video that I did. That was Lucky Clover. And you know, I do have, alright, that is green. What else do I have? May. Let's try some of the pastel ones here that, see, I have Cracked Pistachio, Tumbled Glass, and Shaded Lilac. I didn't use these last time. I hope, you know, getting close to the pink there. I might be playing in dangerous territory. Maybe I'll put some of the Shaded Lilac. That looks way better on the baby wipe than the ink pad when I use them on the faux leather covers. I did not like that effect. When I put the Shaded Lilac on there, it was just, oh, no, no, no. That was like, whoa, that's not good at all. Just a minute. Okay. This is the Tumbled Glass. Oh, that's a pretty color. Like a sky blue. Look! Magic. Not really magic. And am I covering the whole thing? I guess I need to do, what is it, pink, purple, seedless preserves. They do look like grapes, don't they? Grape jam. So, did I miss any spots? I did miss a couple of what goes up there, Tammy. Maybe some of this chipped sapphire. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I'm totally clueless here. And I don't mind. I'll take totally clueless for 1,000, Alex. Okay. Let me get some other, maybe purple. Some of the wilted violet. Now, you know, I'm drawing on a baby wipe, so the color is vastly different, I think, than putting it on regular paper. Well, maybe not vastly. Okay. So, now I am going to put these aside and get these out of the way because I'm going to spray this with some water. I don't know why I'm talking so slowly. I'm also going to put this more of a landscape viewpoint there. Get these out of the way. Re-wet the white. And to make life more interesting, bring my baby wipe dispenser out here. Oh, that's cool. Really make it wet. Baby wipe wet. It's a little bit off there. Oh, cool. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm certainly having fun doing it. Oh, wild and wonderful. What if I did... If I brought some of these in, I don't even know. Okay, I'm imagining. I think that was a Lucky Clover. I don't think that was Lucky Clover, but I don't mind. Oh no! Oh no, my crayon went down. Down, down, down. I gotta get it. Okay, where'd you go? Wait, I got a flashlight on my phone. It is that one right there. Just open the... Alright. I got it. Which one? Blue one. Chipped sapphire. So all you do is... It's on. Ooh, it's bright, right? As soon as you close it, it turns off. So the minute you open it, it turns on. So, yeah, I know there's a flashlight on my phone. Where is the flashlight on my phone? Like up there, right there. But I gotta go all the way. I know it's on. You know, I gotta remember, oh, where is the flashlight? So, I'd rather have it right here on my home screen. It's called iLights. Cool. Okay, I saved it. Now let's use it. It might have been free. I can't remember. I should use a different color. Let's use this one. I'm not saying these every time I use them, I'm sorry. And maybe I'm not sorry since I'm not reading them out after saying that. Sorry, not sorry. Sponge sugar, that was over here, but I think I'm going to do this over here. Some shaded lilac. I don't know, I can remember what picked raspberry. That's probably going to be muddy because of green and pink. What was I thinking? Who's thinking? I'm doodling. Doodling requires no thinking. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it gets me in a little trouble there with Okay, let's do another one. I know I should spray it, right? Spray it with water. I'm dripping my cold brew coffee, so I got a little time to waste here. It is Sunday morning. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. We're going to have to fill that bottle again. That's so cool. I don't know why I'm freaking out in a joyful way about that. That is so cool. Now I have... Oh, Stormy! What do you want, Storm? Do you want some coconut oil? You want some coconut oil? Did you have coconut oil today? I don't think you did. Stormy says, stop doing your... I don't know what this is. You're doodling. Stormy. Oh, look at, we have such beautiful, beautiful... I'm going to put this like this, and I'm going to put this like this. I'm going to get my hands all crayon-y, watercolor-y, I guess. Wow, they're clean. Okay, and I'm going to do this. I mean, what is the point? Ball them up. Make them really cool. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, man, now I know what to do with these Distress Crayons. Cool beans. That is so cool. Now, when it dries, it's going to be super light. So, that's a bummer right there, but... I don't know. Let's do this one. I want to listen to it. Soapy goodness. Oh, that's awesome. Man, that is so cool. And clean your hands at the same time. there's no paint on my fingers. Is there paint on my fingers? Okay, let's do this one. I gotta give Stormy some coconut oil. That's okay, because I want to let these dry and then show them to you after they've dried, what they look like. Okay, gave Stormy some coconut oil. Blue had some coconut oil too. I'm going to add this McCormick sea salt coarse. I'm just going to do, which one? Which one was the, I'm going to do that one. I probably shouldn't do it on here. I was going to grab foil. Okay. Now, I don't know what kind of effect... Hey. Let's put some color down. Ooh, I like that. Some more color down. I want peacock feathers. Oh, I heard a plane. Is that a plane? That's a plane, huh? I wonder what that's about. Maybe it's Border Patrol. It says Mermaid Lagoon. And some wilted violet. Keep to the blue and purplish type of. I didn't do seedless preserves. That's not much different from the wilted violet there, right? That's wilted violet. Not the pink. Not the picked raspberry. Oh, I want to do picked raspberry. Because that's like, what, magenta or something? Okay, it looks pink. Raspberries aren't pink. I love raspberries. I could eat and drink raspberry everything practically. Some shaded lilac. I'm just going to town, man. Making all kinds of crinkly noises for my audience. Making new crafty things with... I don't know why I'm shaking that. It's water. New crafty things with my new supplies, my post 100 supplies. I'll have to steer clear of that next video that Rebecca puts out, Crazy Rebecca puts out and says, time for 100 things challenge. No! We can start at any time, so as soon as I get all of my stuff. This will not have the same effect, by the way. I already know this will not have the same effect. Even though I've never done this before, it's not going to have the same effect as... Oh, let me do this. I'm out of water on my spray bottle. As paper. As on paper. Oh, yeah, so, I must be sleepy. No, that can't be right. What? It's only after 1, a little after 1. Bring it with you. Let me put a lid on that bottle. I don't want to spill it. That's a tiny little... I hate these, things I hate. These tiny little caps for the water bottles. I can barely get them on. Is that just me? Am I just complaining about nothing? Yes, I am. Okay, what do you think? It's pretty saturated. Right? Pretty good. I'm gonna put this on it. Once again, I have no idea what the effect is going to be, or if there will even be an effect. It's bumpy. Oh, yeah. Well, I was watching Tim Holtz show off his sprays, and his Distress Oxide sprays. And he was making the sea salt on watercolor effect with just those sprays and water. So I definitely had to watch that. I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. But I really don't need to spend the money on the sprays when I can get the same effect from watercolor and coarse sea salt. Right. I want to spend my crafty money on other crafty things. Okay, by letting this sit there, you can see the dots. Isn't that cool? Let's see. Oh, I can't really see the dots. Like here you can, though. Right there. Oh, I'm supposed to let it dry. Let it dry. How am I going to let this dry? Let it dry so the cats and jammers don't get... How am I going to let that dry? Oh, I think I know how to let it dry, but it needs to be raised up. Just a minute, I'm making some raised areas here. Oh no, don't lose your salt jobbies. Just let it sit like that. See what the effect would be, right? Because it's a total experimentation night. Experiment. Okay. No, I don't want them all clumping together like that. Come on, separate. Always talk to the salt granules, you know. My mom had, when she was alive, she had a lot of plants. And she would talk to her plants, you know, how are you, sweet things, you know, and I was like, really? And they really thrived. Talk to your inanimate objects. Well, plants are not inanimate objects, you know, they're living things. They loved it. They were her pets. She was very good at growing things. I'm not very good at growing things. Well, art. I grow art. But I'm, generally speaking, plants or whatnot, I can't really grow plants, you know, because of the cats. I don't know. I don't think I have it on my phone anymore, but I had a picture on my phone. I took a picture of my cat, Gypsy. She was a calico cat, and she's no longer alive. And I had this snake plant, or I think it's also called mother-in-law tongue. And it was just this one big, it looks like a giant blade of grass, and it's very thick, you know, very sturdy, and it was sticking straight up, and it was closer to one of the edge of the pot, I guess, more, it was less centered, I guess I should just say, and I covered it with foil and put like little pencils on it to keep the foil up, and put that into the plant, and it was thriving really well. The pencil, graphite, or whatever was not affecting the growth of the plant. But Gypsy, she settled herself down. She didn't care that it was foil. Some cats don't like the sound of foil or anything. That did not bother her one bit. She settled down, so I called it the Gypsy plant or something like that. It's just... Okay, and I took a picture of her, and she stared right at me, like, look what I did. Okay, so that has to dry. It usually doesn't take very long for, like I said, I don't think I'm going to get the same effect, although this is kind of cool. You know, this is kind of cool. You can see the different effects here that the sea salt is making there, that circle, that where the color pulled away. What's that called? I think Tim Holtz called it wicking away. So we'll see. I just have to wait, give it some time, let it dry, leave it alone. And I need to come back to it because I don't want to sit here and talk. And I'm going to check on my coffee and pay attention to the sounds around me. I don't know. I thought I heard a cat. Okay. I'm going to put my... Oh wait, that's a cat playing with... I thought my cat was throwing up or worse. I was like, what is that sound? I think it's coconut playing with a plastic egg. It's like half an egg. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I think this one's dry. So I'm going to pull the salt off of it. On the other one that I have drying here on the foil, that one is almost dry, and I think I'm going to take the salt off of that too. That is cool. But it doesn't... I have to look beyond the pattern of the wipes is a honeycomb type of pattern. So I may have been thinking, oh, well, look, isn't that a... No. No, that's not a result of the salt. So on a baby wipe, the result is not that great. To get this one to dry a little bit faster, it took a long time. I watched a 40-minute video. I mean, 40 minutes. It's been over 40 minutes, really. But I watched a 40-minute video, and this is just now dry type of thing. I'm like, okay, dry. This did not also, we don't have, oh, we don't have colored rocks. Colored sea salt rocks. That's a bummer. So, and what I did to get it to dry a little bit faster is I put it down on this. A little bit. Oh, there's just, I didn't get it. What I did was I took this and I put it like this, and then I pressed this over onto it, and I did that the same like this. So that one's drying, and I did that also with the other one, this one, and I used this one. This is cool. That's really cool. I really like that design. This is a white paper towel, and now it's a colored paper towel. So select a size. This is more muted because it's the other side. That's nice and soft. These are Bounty Essential paper towels. I really like. I like how they feel. They are very soft. So I'm going to take this off now. Even though it's much less wet than it was. Let's put it that way. I have no patience. And maybe it's from the Distress Crayons, but the color is not attaching to the salt granules. Now, it did it right away when I used the Winsor & Newton markers, and it did it right away when I used the Arteza watercolor brush pens, or whatever they're called. Whatever their official name is. Watercolor markers is what they are. So, no coloration at all on those granules. You can see it. Do I see any color? I don't see any color in there. And these are... Was there any kind of pulling away or anything? It looks like maybe here, but it is very hard to tell, so it's not the same effect. But this does look cool anyway. So I'm going to keep these, and when they're fully, like 24 hours dry, I don't think it'll take 24 hours. I'm going to put them away in a bag and not even seal the bag because I don't want any kind of mold or anything to get on them. Then, what am I going to use them for? I'm going to go and watch more How to Make a Journal page. I think, who was it that said I should save my, I think it was Karen Tamir, I think. She told me, keep your baby wipes, your colored baby wipes that you got, that you created, basically. So, kind of cool anyway. This is the back. That looks awesome too. That looks really cool. That looks better than, like that. Doesn't that look like that was a salt spot? A salt spot right there, maybe? Maybe there too? Not as noticeable on this side where the color, where I put the color, but more noticeable on the back. So, maybe take my clear salt crystals, put them all together, make them look like they're white. Totally white. Okay, I'm gonna do sign off. So I have to do, before I do the sign off, I'm gonna move these aside. Okay, so we have these two, and I like these. These I didn't do anything to other than color them and scrunch them, and they're kind of damp a little on the edges there. Let's see, let's do some, how do I want to see? Oh, let's do it like that, maybe. It's like little book covers. Little tiny book covers they are. Like, not tiny really, but there we go. We can make a book cover with our baby wipes now that they're colored. Who wants to do the sewing for me? It's just not my thing, I say. Once again, saying things I shouldn't say. I say. What do you think? Maybe do this. Maybe do this in the middle. It's getting stuck. Oh, that is awesome. And you might be saying, where are you going with that? I was hoping I could get that all down. And it really does have to be kind of a straight line, because when I go in and I save it as a picture, I put it into a PowerPoint slide and then arrange it and crop it the way I want to do it. And it really does, to get that 1280 by 720 image, it has to be as straight as possible. So that's why I can just kind of crop around the edge there. The paper towel, rather. Okay. Gonna take a screenshot. Smile. I can't do it. Let's do that again. Smile. My thumb is too big for the button. Who knew? Okay. Gotta sign off. Excuse me, Thorny. I was kind of messing with this earlier. I'm going to go this way without randomizing. This is a test. Have a radiant day.